Hi, I'm Gaz. Already great news this week. 1 week of the GLog and already over 3,000 subscribers. So that's what we're going to talk about on this episode of the GLog.
Meet radio and television personality Gaz Reynolds, the founder of World Domination Records and GR8Drive Driving School. Like, comment and subscribe to be part of the journey. This is Gaz Reynolds, the GLog.
Great news. We've had lots of text messages and emails coming in for the first week of the GLog. Well, Luke and I were out in London for the very first episode, which probably took most of the day to film. We wanted it to really be really good, and we just didn't have a clue what we were doing because we'd never vlogged before. So it was quite a daunting task. But I've been at it all week. I had planned to post every single day, but as I discovered, it is very difficult to vlog every single day, because you've actually got to do all the shooting, and then you've got the editing as well, and of course I'm involved in lots of other things. You know, running the driving school, record label, etc. And GLog's actually my new venture. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm totally up for continuing with it, so there's no way I'm not continuing. So I'm hoping that next week I'll be doing posts every single day, but again, it all depends on a whole load of things. It's incredibly demanding trying to get those videos out every day, get them edited, etc. And also, even though I've got lots of ideas, it's trying to generate all those ideas. But basically this video is all about thanks to you guys for subscribing, thanks for all the views. It's quite strange how I've got literally probably, well, I think millions of views, yet the subscribers are quite slow. They're quite difficult to get. It's very difficult to get subscribers. That's what I've found out. But then, you know, I've gained over 3,000 subscribers this week, so that's pretty exciting. And I hope that whoever's tuned in now, if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. So yeah, there's lots of things going on next week. And oh, if you haven't seen the documentaries made about me last year by Harrison Dowling, The Story So Far, that's down in the description down below. There's a link there. And also I did a documentary of BMV Music just before I got very sick and ended up in hospital and almost died last year, and that's the link for that's also down below. That was great fun. Now I've got a couple of, I haven't got time to do lots of Q&As, but I've got one from Katie in Texas, and she says that she really liked the second episode, which is the one where Luke and I went to St Albans to for myself to do a radio interview to promote the GLog, and we were filming in St Albans, and that was Katie's favourite episode. It was actually my personal favourite as well. I really enjoyed that week, but if Luke was here now, he'd tell you as well. It was freezing cold that day, yet it's supposed to be summer. We've had some quite good days since then, but that particular day, absolutely freezing. So it was quite hard to get motivated for it, but I think we got some good stuff out of it, particularly in St Albans Cathedral. Really great footage and great fun as well. Right, I've got another message from Tony. He actually lives in London, East End London, and he says that is there going to be any updates about the GLog building? Well, there will be. There's some building work going on here in the next few weeks anyway, which is more of a storage shed that's going in, and that'll be for all the film gear and a whole load of other stuff to do with the GLog. The actual GLog building is going to be built at the end of July. That's the plan at the moment, and it is going to be a massive building, and I think the actual building is going to take about 4, 5 or possibly even 6 days to build. That'll just be the structural side of it, but then there's going to be all the interior stuff inside, so I will be doing videos about that. And my idea is that for this business, when it's fully up and running, you'll be able to walk down to the GLog building, but you'll be going through 3 different gardens to get there. So there'll be ponds and animals and all kinds of stuff, because I'm a big animal fan, as you probably know, and a massive fish keeper. So there'll be all this other stuff, so it'll be like a little fantasy garden that you'll walk through to get to the GLog building, where there's going to be a recording studio, podcast studio. There'll be my office, the GLog film studio itself, where we're hoping to do some mini films, documentaries and all kinds of things. So yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. I've got time for one more question. That's from Shakira, and she lives just down the road from here actually. She's in Kingsbury, northwest London. So Shakira asked about what are the future plans for the GLog. Well, I don't want to give too much away, but I can tell you there's going to be some guests on the show, and there's going to be some collaborations as well. They're all coming up very, very soon. The really exciting thing for me is just launching this week, really, and then getting those subscribers and lots of views as well. And I know that notoriously it's very, very difficult to get subscribers and views for any YouTube channel, but as I said, I seem to manage to achieve sort of thousands or even millions of views, but trying to get the subscribers is really, really tricky. But then, to be quite honest with you, I never actually pushed for subscribers before. I just naturally thought that people just subscribe, but they don't. You have to ask them. So I've discovered that now. So if you guys wouldn't mind, if you're really enjoying the content that's actually being provided on this channel, if you wouldn't mind to like, comment and subscribe, I'd really, really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.
Out now, Gaz Reynolds' new album, The Wedding Album, as featured on Big Review TV and Radio Harrow. Available at iTunes and all major outlets worldwide.